Alright, so, yeah, if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, school, not school, uh, my work at, where I was working at has officially ended. Well, as of now. I don't really know when I'm gonna be done, but it's ended for now. So, I'll be having more chances to upload and, continue with my work and studies, of course. But yeah, I, my work, my work, my work shifts are over. Summer studies. I stuttered a little bit there. I'm stuttering over everything right now, like stuttering almost on every word. But I wanted to talk about something, and this video, may not be the one that you've been expecting again, but I want to talk about cyberbullying. And yes, I'm pretty sure we all know what cyberbullying is at this point. Cyberbullying is the use of violence, threats, or any malicious action towards another person online, in my opinion. That's the definition of what cyberbullying is to me. But it's basically anything bad happening to someone online. Could be an argument, could be a friendship being broken. Not saying that there will be, but it has the potential to, break. Bridges being burnt and all, but I want to talk about, like, how to handle cyberbullying. Now, of course, there may be, a point where it's best to just give up, in an argument. And that's one of the main things I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the argument aspect of cyberbullying. The argument aspect is basically when your ideas or ideals and beliefs contradict with that of another's. And it becomes so intense that you have to let your emotions out. Could be sadness, could be anger. It's most of the time anger. Anger is what mostly causes arguments. And you may already know that. You may not. But I'm just saying, anger normally causes arguments. The reason I'm making this video is because, well, I wanted to get this message out to a few of my friends. Not saying their names, but you know who you are. But I've come up with a solution. And, of course, well, a few solutions actually. Some are obvious, some may not be obvious. Now, one of the solutions to solving an argument is to not start it in the first place. This is mostly overlooked by the end of the argument. Like, after the argument, you're like, ugh, I wish I could have just avoided this. And, we all get that sometimes. Like, we overlook the fact that we could have avoided all this by not starting it. Now, sometimes that, others may want to end the argument as soon as possible because they do not want this to drag on for so long. And I get that. Because, we don't want arguments to be, continued on like I did in one case. I'm not going to say which one, but you know who you are, and you know who you basically know who you are, and you know which one I've offended. Go look at my apology video. You know who you are. But, yeah, cyberbullying, it hurts. Really hurts. Because the argument aspect of it is what makes up the cyberbullying aspect. I know I'm going in circles around here, but, I'm not really one to give speeches like these. But back to the topic at hand. Arguments can easily be solved another way, and that's stopping where you should stop. I've had this happen to myself multiple times. I cannot even tell you how many times I've had this happen to me, because every time an argument would start, it would mostly be the other person starting it and not me. Now I will admit I've started some myself, was blinded by anger, continued, and then it just went in circles. I I couldn't find another insult. So I did what I should have done, what any normal person would do, and just stop. But no, I continued. Now, I will say that I will be stopping any arguments off camera, because, well, let's be honest. Let's be honest, I don't want my personal info getting out, but it's just arguments just put a down. They put that emotion of, I'm like, I can't describe it exactly, but it's that feeling, the feeling you feel when you just are having a bad day. There it is. There it is. The having a bad day emotion. That's what arguments result in. You make the other person feel like they're having a bad day already. And the third way to stop arguments from happening is to simply put yourself out of it. Back away from the argument. Don't be involved. Now, if let's say that you were involved in something and someone gets offended by it, then you would have to say, look, I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not going to argue with you anymore. I'm just going to step away and put myself out of it. That's all you got to do. Like, just put yourself out of it. That's mainly what I've done multiple times. And sure, it may be caused by another person, and you may want to solve that argument, but it's best if you leave it to them to solve it. Don't get yourself involved in something that does not deal with you. And I know that you may be asking, well, why are you making this video? The reason I'm making this video is because I want to be able to stop myself from, bullying other people, you know who you are, and I don't want it to happen anymore. So I'm making this video to reassure myself to not, cause any arguments. Now, there is another part to cyberbullying, and I'm pretty sure you all know this because you've seen the signs at school. You can't take back what you say. And indeed, you cannot take back what you say. Because once you post something, it's there. It's there for the world to see. Now, unless you're using Discord or something, then you can take back what you say. But at that point, it's almost near impossible to take it back, because they may believe that you're actually meaning it, and they're gonna get confused. But are they meaning what they say, or are they saying what they're meaning? Like I said in my last video. But, yeah, that was my TED Talk for this video. Don't worry, I still have plans for Imposter V week 3. I know you're still all waiting on it. I know. It's been a while since I've recorded even an Imposter video. But don't worry, I will have it out sometime this week if I can get it in. But don't worry, I will eventually, record it. I'll put it out there for y'all to see, and I know it'll be a while before, it gets recorded because of, that stupid teleport pad that keeps crashing my game every time I click on it. But I'll avoid that and do a separate video on it. Alright, well, I'll see y'all in the next video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, because we're on the road to 300 subs, and I'm sure that instead of a face reveal, I'll give you a bedroom reveal. And possibly a hand reveal if, it comes down to it. You can decide in the comments what you want revealed. My face, which it'll be half of it. Or all of it, I don't really know. But make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, so that you can never miss another video. You definitely don't want to miss another one, especially if week 3 comes out. See y'all in the next vid.